places.
See, I this was a while back, but I did have a dream. The three of us were driving on the interstate, and like we were driving past like a giant car accident or whatever, and there was just a bunch of like blood and gore all over the road. And I was going, Rick, don't look at the road. And like, but you were driving.
Let me just close my eyes as.
I feel like our roads are like that anyway in real life.
Yeah.
With all
Deer.
With all the deer.
Deer.
No, I'm talking
possums.
The road was covered,
Raccoons.
completely covered in blood and guts.
Yeah.
So like
Deer,
a
raccoon,
Final Destination
possum.
movie.
Yeah.
Like the. I didn't watch them all. Like the bridge.
The second one. Oh, the bridge one too. Yeah.
Bridge. I did get a clip the other day of the guy that gets covered in tar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
That's the fifth one. Yeah. I just remember our heated argument about that franchise.
And I've only seen two of them, and I was just jumping in.
You're just
I was
fanning the
feeding. I was
flames.
fanning the flame,
Yeah.
specifically towards Nick, because I'm more on your side. I just honestly don't like it.
I don't even remember what the argument was about.
Yeah,
But
I
you
like
were
it.
essentially just taking your own head canon and making it canon.
No, it was the other way around. You were because it was about whether or not the killing someone worked.
Yeah.
Because the movie explicitly tells you that it works, and you're
Kind of.
just saying, nah, I don't think so.
The second movie ends, and we don't know what happens from there.
This happens in the fifth one that we're talking about, where the one dude kills somebody.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler alert for a movie that's how old now? He kills someone, takes I guess the time that they have left, and then they find out that that guy was going to die like very soon because of some health condition, and then boom, he dies. So the movie is implying that he died that fast because that guy didn't have that much time left, but the killing somebody still worked.
If it worked, he wouldn't have died.
It did work. It explains the rules that he had taken the time that the guy had left. The guy did not have that much time left, and that time ran out, and he died. You're still going to die anyway eventually, like everybody does. It's not like you do it and then you're immortal. You're still going to die.
Yeah.
And that guy happened to have a condition that was going to kill him way sooner, and then it worked out in that way where it killed.
Nick just looked at me like it was like a frame from The Office of Jim, just looking at the camera. Just the.
He's just saying that. He's just.
All my
just
argument
saying,
is,
you know what, no,
is
I
if
don't
killing
think
people
so.
kept people alive, then they wouldn't have died, right?
If what?
If killing another person kept you alive from the curse, then they wouldn't have died afterwards. They died almost immediately.
No, he didn't. He died like way at the end of the movie when the main part of the movie is already resolved.
You did it again.
It was even close to being immediately happening.
I can't honestly.
A lot of time had passed.
Honestly, I do not remember much of that movie.
Yeah.
See, I've only seen the first and the newest one, so I'm just gonna stay out of this conversation. It was fun to just rage bait you that one time.
If I were to watch the movie again, I am confident my side would be right.
No, it wouldn't. Because I remember it very well.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Because your that is your exact argument is nuh-uh.
No.
Yes, it is. That is what you've been saying.
He said no this time.
The argument is, if you kill somebody, then death will leave you alone. Like you won't.
Forever?
No. But you're also not going to be up on the chopping block. because that person wouldn't have died whenever like. So the dude kills a dude, whatever. If this entire curse hadn't happened, he probably would have lived a long, luscious life and then died, whatever. But you're saying that if you kill somebody, it would.
That's not what I'm saying. That's what the movie is saying.
That he would take the time left of the person you killed.
Yes.
That is what you're saying.
That's what the movie's saying.
I don't think the movie is saying that.
Yes, they explicitly say that word for word in the movie, Nick. You're just saying that the movie's wrong in its own movie. Yes, you are. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying.
I don't think it's ever confirmed that that's the way that it works.
Yes,
Because
it is.
he died because he was next up on the chopping block for the death line.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's not what's implied in the movie. Because then when he does die, the dialogue that's happening is about the killing rule.
Yeah.
So implying that is the reason that he died.
I don't think they're implying that.
Yes, it is. What do you mean they're?
See, my takeaway from this franchise is that death is just petty. At this point,
we are making you watch this, and you're gonna.
I watched the one and I went to bed, and then I came back.
The two you watched are the only two you need to watch. All the other ones are complete dog.
Because I had something,
was good.
I had something to do the next morning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we forgot to introduce you. Your P-Reg.
Hi guys, welcome to the Journal Audience podcast.
Justin died.
Yeah. R.I.P.
He is no longer with us. He is currently visiting family. Like
A family of fish
in
underwater. Guess he's sleeping with the fishes.
in the afterlife.
he's sleeping with the worms.
Yeah.
6 feet. Is that how deep they dig it?
Yeah.
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 Probably.
So, don't know. I'm producer Rick.
They've met you before.
I know, but it's been a minute.
This is his first full episode.
Full episode. I will.
Can you handle that much, Rick?
You know, I have to live with myself every day, and I don't think I can handle that much of myself. Are we sure this wants to be the start?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
So I gotta fit in that ham boning session.
Absolute cinema.
Do it.
That's later in the episode.
Okay. Okay.
Stay tuned for Nick's ham boning.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jay, I guess, what are we talking about today?
So, we are about 5 episodes into Peacemaker, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
So we're, I guess, gonna do a good old, mid-season check-in. I guess a little bit further than mid-season, but most of it has been out. So I guess we can talk about that. The spoilers, obviously.
Yeah.
Um.
And we're doing this today because Justin isn't here because he hasn't watched them yet.
Yep.
Yeah. So don't watch this, Justin. If you're listening.
From
Don't.
beyond.
From beyond.
I can still feel his presence.
It's like he's locked in the closet right now.
Well, yeah. So far, my thoughts on this season has been, I feel like the episodes need to be have needed to be much longer because they've been like short 30-minute episodes. So like they could either just combine episodes or whatever, or just write longer episodes. But just like each episode after the premiere has kind of felt like nothing has happened, or like it's like a very small amount has happened. Because like over the course of the whole thing, I guess quite a bit has happened. But like in each episode, where it's like, all right, we got a little bit and a little bit and a little bit, where we could use a little bit more from each episode.
See, I've really enjoyed the season so far. It's been fun. Yeah. It's just we get to the episode ends. Which I mean, this is also a good thing. I just want more. It keeps me.
That's my main issue. Is it just feels like every episode just ends and not a lot happens within the episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what happens in the episode is honest. It's fun. It's good. It's funny. I think the character development for a lot of things is pretty good. It just ends. It's like, man.
Yeah. Because I guess I told you that last episode what was the one where stuff was supposed to happen. I was wrong about that because James Gunn has been quoted that it's 6 or 8 where stuff is supposed to go down. Yeah. So hopefully
he said he's right about there's that. A lot. I think he said, and then he say there's a lot of like big names in the last few episodes that he's kind of kept out.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Batman. Batman's gonna come in and just beat the brakes off of Peacemaker.
It's gonna be Clayface.
It's gonna be George Clooney.
It's
gonna be revealed.
The bat nipples are back.
It's gonna be revealed this entire season. Peacemaker's just been Clayface.
Oh my.
So is it like Arkham City?
Arkham City with the Joker?
Yeah. That game's peak, dude.
It is peak. So is Asylum. Yeah. And Night.
And Begins.
Here's the real question. Can you beat it in a night? I just realized what he said.
I guess a side thing. Maybe in the future we might try and beat Arkham Asylum in one night. So stay tuned for that. Maybe. But back to Peacemaker.
Back to Peacemaker.
I guess what have been your favorite moments from the season so far?
I think the highlight for me has been Michael Rooker's character. He's like this, faux Native American eagle hunter, and I don't know, the end reveal of his death and how everything has been said has been completely true is quite funny.
Got the
spoilers. Prime eagle.
He got the Gladys treatment.
Yeah.
By a bunch of eagles because he shot the wrong one
with the longest gun imaginable.
Yeah,
it's unruly how long.
I felt bad for that one eagle that actually did get shot.
Instead of the BFG, we got the BLG, the big long gun.
Yeah.
What was that joke?
It's in Doom.
Doom. There's a big gun you
BFG.
get.
The big
freaking gun.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like the big friendly giant.
Big friendly giant.
That's a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it a Disney movie?
It might be, but I remember seeing the trailers for that and be like, people are not gonna call it the big friendly giant.
I saw it. It was a pretty good movie.
Really?
From what I remember.
I haven't seen it.
I was like 10. I don't know. Yeah. I think my favorite character has either been Eagly or Duck Guy. I forget his name.
Hey,
was it Morris?
Or something like that.
Yeah. I think his name is Morris.
Definitely, Eagly has been my favorite character so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an eagle, but well, actually, it's a duck.
Maybe it's an ostrich.
Ostriches can't fly, you idiot.
I can't tell. How am I supposed to tell if it's a penguin or an ostrich or
hummingbird?
I hope that that guy sees sees the penguin like Oswald Cobblepot and was like, is that an eagle?
Hawk Girl shows up, goes, what the heck is this?
Is that a pigeon?
Is that a pigeon? As she comes in screaming with a mace. No, the reveal is gonna be that character. What's his name? Do you remember? Morris. The guy you can't tell who.
Let's confirm his name.
Let's confirm his name. Jay's gonna do a quick Google search.
Keep talking.
It's worth the Google. I was just completely blanked. It's gonna be revealed that he is actually Martian Manhunter. That's why he doesn't know what a bird is.
He's Martian Manhunter. But actually, he's Clayface pretending to be Martian Manhunter, pretending to be Morris.
There you go.
That would be
greatest reveal of all time. Yeah. Like that would be.
There's layers to this.
The actor is Tim Meadows. According to IMDb, the character's name is Langston Fleury.
Oh, I was. Where did I get Morris from?
So you're just
It is not Morris, guys.
You're just making stuff up.
Yeah.
This is the one where we just lie the whole time.
April Fools.
There's
no
this.
reaction.
No reaction.
Cut the feed.
The
We're going off the rails,
from
guys.
Flurry, just the wink to the one lady. Jeez, we are. Do we even know any of their names? Peacemaker.
Uh-huh.
Economist.
Economist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Autobio. Hardcourt.
Hardcourt.
Rick
Vigilante.
Flag. Rick Flag. Rick Flag Senior and Junior.
Mm-hmm.
What does he call him? Ricky Flag? Ricky? He says Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know how that would feel. I guess this is. Do we want to go back and start talking about episode 2 before we start getting more into these later episodes, or
We're just
I feel like we can.
we're just gonna talk about the whole
It's
season?
already a spoiler warning.
yeah.
Yeah. Just how does Harcourt feel? Because it's revealed, spoilers, that her and Rick Flag Jr. had a relationship. Him and Harcourt.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how she feels calling Rick Flag Sr. the same name.
That's
as
what
her.
I brought up the other night. Because he keeps going. Call me Rick. Call me Rick. I was like,
Weird.
I would not want to call the dad of the person that I've been with their name.
Yeah.
It's like that's one.
Yeah, so like I think that's really interesting going forward, especially with her and Pete and Chris's relationship going throughout the season, with how they're kind of will they won't they type thing, and then the other universe version of her, and how like I thought bringing in that she had a relationship with Rick Flag Jr. I think is really interesting in how she's feels about everything.
Mm.
They still haven't revealed what's the issue with that other world.
See, here's my thing. What if
We
there's
all know.
what if there's just nothing wrong with that other world, and the only reason he can't stay is because the other versions of him show up and are trying to take him home?
I would agree
Because
with
the
that
two versions of Harcourt.
if we had seen any non-white people in that other universe.
Yeah,
It is not looking good.
There has not been a single person of color in that universe. It's because people are saying Earth X, which maybe not that specifically, because like that whole thing is like if like the Nazis won or whatever, and like we still see like American flags flying around.
Really, somebody did point out that the way they pronounce Bloodhaven, like Bloodhaven, which is a much more like German pronunciation of that. So
Maybe.
people are theorizing.
Earth X is a wild concept. I guess side tangent.
And the only thing is like, it has to be revealed that world is deeply troubled and like wrong. Because I don't think James Gunn wants to put out the notion that it's a perfect world if the Nazis won or whatever.
Well, yeah. I feel like that pin's gonna drop very soon.
I think next episode.
Or just have it be like, oh, well, Chris has his issues with it, but other than that,
I think
I
like
don't know, there has to be something seriously wrong with this world.
I feel like the pin drop's gonna come because they kind of at the end of the episode they're talking like, oh, we're gonna go get Chris.
That's what
And they're
I'm
gonna
thinking.
go into it. I think they're gonna go in and like
Autobio
is gonna meet the brother, and the brother's gonna immediately attack.
Yeah,
And
they're gonna freak out.
It's gonna be
Yes, so
pin drop.
Side tangent. So like
Side
in the CW, they have the Crisis on Earth X crossover, and so like we meet like the Nazi versions of the heroes, and so there's Supergirl and there's Green Arrow, but there's no Flash. It's the Reverse Flash. But it's not a Earth X Reverse Flash. It's the main Reverse Flash. He is just that much of a hater.
D1 hater. After seeing how Lex
It's
Luthor
crazy.
is in the DC universe, this new one, I can't wait to see the Reverse Flash because he has to be even more of a hater.
Yeah, if the Reverse Flash is a big enough hater to be a Nazi,
Lex Luthor is this kind of hater.
Mm-hmm.
Reverse Flash is like this kind of hater.
He's on the moon.
He's on the moon. There's something that he did in the comic book that's just so out of.
It was me, Barry.
It was me.
That's all I'm saying.
Gosh. Not that. No, but speaking even just back to what you're talking about with that CW episode, I just you brought that up, and my mind just went to the scene where it's like Oliver pulls out an arrow, and like the Nazi version of Supergirl sitting there going, "Oh, what's an arrow gonna do to me?" It's like, this is a kryptonite arrow. Supergirl's like, "Why do you have that?"
Because I can't.
Just immediately shoots her with it.
Because the Earth X Supergirl and Arrow were married.
Yeah.
So that's what.
Interessante.
Yeah. All right, back to Peacemaker. That was a fun little
little tangent.
Yeah. But so I think one thing that I've been missing from this season is Vigilante.
Yes.
He's been very fun in the moments that he's been in, because like the character is still just like as he's always been, very very funny. It's just he's had nothing to do throughout the whole season. Like he hasn't even been in the suit yet.
Yeah. Something to bring up is, did anyone notice in that letter that he writes to them about goodbye, he never says anything to him?
To Vigilante?
I did not notice that.
He doesn't write anything for him.
Does he for everybody else, or
he does it for everyone else?
Okay, because I couldn't remember if it was that or if it was just like a general statement.
I think I think he brings up Adebayo and like,
yeah, because
he brings up everybody.
He brings up hardcore.
Yeah, so I think that's even sadder that he doesn't say anything to someone who's supposed to be like a good friend of his, that they showed in the first season as a good friend of his.
Yeah.
Even calls him to help clean up his other
universe's dead body, and he's happy to do it.
Yeah, he's a ride or die.
He's a ride or die.
He's a goat.
He's like Eagly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like another presence that I've missed is like Myrn from season 1, but like he died obviously, so he's not going to come back. But it's just like that's a character that I like, that I miss.
Yeah, but every scene that Vigilante has showed up in, he's been great.
Yeah,
just all everything with him in Economos. Just
Economos is one of my favorite characters.
Oh, he's been really good this season. Like the what does he say? He calls the I already forgot the name of the guy who doesn't know what animals the duck.
Just call him Morris.
Morris.
Flurry.
Flurry. The one scene where Flurry's like talking to him, he goes, "Oh yeah, ginger spice over here," and he spits on him because he's finally like, that's the first time he's ever really had like he confronted someone, and I think
and then
he's had a lot of growth this season, I think, for like being someone who's non-confrontational to being a little bit more confrontational. I think has been good.
When Michael Rooker's character is like aimed down at Eagly, he runs up behind him and shoves him, which is something I don't think he would have done first season.
No, there's another eagle. Can't even hit you. There's another eagle sitting there, and
this can only mean one thing.
He's down in the blood.
That means it must be the prime eagle.
Yeah, and and just back to that scene where he's tracking Eagly, and he picks up the bird crap and he eats it. He's like naming off all the things he eats, and there's a funny gag at the end of the episode where they keep going with the bit. He's like, "Oh yeah, he ate like this like really pricey dish." And he's like, "Dang, this eagle eats better than I do." Then he had a whole what would you call it? A whole shindig in the woods.
Oh yeah, he's dancing around the fire and
doing a little ritual.
You're doing a little ritual, dabbing the blood and drawing an eagle, and then back to that reveal of Eagly actually being the prime eagle, and he like lands and it puts the
and a bunch of eagles come around.
Yeah, and it puts the sigil behind him, and he goes, "The prime eagle."
That was a straight aura, dude.
Eagly has been nothing but aura.
Yeah.
Just the part where he
defends
the house
from
from
Argus.
He rips out eyes and walks back like a.
Or when Peacemaker goes back to the other Earth and brings Eagly, and then his brother's like, "Is that an eagle?" Like, "Yeah, that's my new sidekick."
Yeah. The brother doesn't question it. He's like, "You're weird, dude." He walks away.
Rad.
Right.
But yeah, do you have any more thoughts? Cause I'm pretty excited for what's next. I hope that James Gunn is telling the truth about stuff really going down.
It's gonna be Batman. Telling you, Batman.
I guess what
Nightwing.
What are our predictions for the rest of the season?
Pin drop moment's gonna be next episode.
Yep.
With the whole "What's wrong with this Earth."
And I don't, because there's really not a big bad this season.
No.
So I'm kind of interested to see how.
It's less of like a big threat coming. It's very much a story where Chris is growing a lot in this season, I think.
Well, I mean, there kind of is. I'd say like the big bad will be his dad in the other Earth, and then it's Rick Flag.
Yeah,
because there were two last season, and there's two this season.
Which, also, one thing I think is going to be revealed is that Rick Flag Sr. isn't actually going after Peacemaker, because they found out about that other dimensional thing, in the other dimension. He's not going after him because he's mad.
Okay. I wonder if, like, Rick Flag or Rick Sr. is gonna go to the other universe and find Rick Jr. there.
Yeah.
And he's gonna reunite. Maybe that'll get Peacemaker off his tail, or get him off Peacemaker's tail.
Yeah. I'm wondering if this, because does he even know that there's like a whole other dimension in that rift thing?
No. I don't think so. He just knows there's a dimensional rift.
Mm-hmm. Because they're scared that there's gonna be another incident like Metropolis.
Yeah.
So, which is probably a pretty valid concern.
Yeah. Because the other day I was kind of thinking, I was like, well, they never had a problem with the interdimensional rift in the first season, which I know Superman hadn't happened yet, and I was like, what was the reasoning for why they started tracking again? And then my brain went back. I rewatched Superman, and I go, oh yeah, that happened. Metropolis got split in half.
Yeah, because like beforehand, there wouldn't be really a reason to, even in like the DCU version of it, there wouldn't be a reason to, and in the DCU version, there wouldn't be a reason to care about that before the Metropolis incident that we know of.
Yeah. There's something else.
Come on, get it out.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Spit it out, Richard.
My name is Richard Grayson, but children at the orphanage call me Dick. Well, children can be cruel. Lego Batman. You don't like that movie.
You don't?
Not really.
No, he doesn't like it.
Yeah, it just. I wanted a Lego Batman movie, and it kind of just went off the rails towards the end. I was like, what are we doing?
It was Lego Batman.
That's fair, but it was more in line with like how the Lego movie was.
Yeah, but I wanted it to be a little bit more contained with the Batman, and then once like Sauron and all the other characters showed up, I was like, what are we doing? It also infuriated me that they had Ray Fiennes voice Alfred, but not voice Voldemort.
Wasn't in the budget.
He was there to say, hey, record these 3 lines that Voldemort probably had.
Oh my.
I think that's about all for Peacemaker.
Yeah.
What?
I think that's about all for Peacemaker.
Well, before we end, did anyone do anything this week? Read anything? Watch anything?
Play anything?
No, nothing. Nothing that interesting. I don't think so.
Well, our local theater, it's like an older theater and stuff. They put on movies occasionally, maybe a few times a month. But this time they decided to show Citizen Kane, which is a movie from the 1940s, which is very well critically acclaimed and stuff. And so I really wanted to watch it, and I dragged Vic along to watch it with me. And really, I was really quite impressed on how good it was. I wasn't expecting it to age very well, but everything about it felt very modern.
Yeah.
It felt like a movie that would be made if you were to take like modern filmmakers and stuff and taken back then, using the technology they had back then, it feels like that would be the type of movie that would be put out.
Yeah, I generally liked it. I wasn't too sure I was gonna like it. When you said black and white to me in the theater, and I just go, "Oh, it's,
Yeah.
it's that old." I didn't know what the movie was. I had no clue going in.
You never heard of Citizen Kane?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah. So
I've never seen it, but
I got a little nervous in the beginning because there is a big exposition dump, and it doesn't seem like a lot. Like there's like an actual scenes. It just feels like it's just telling you what's going on. So I got nervous that it was gonna be like another Beau is Afraid situation.
okay, Beau is Afraid was something else to me. It just that was a fever dream of a.
That was peak.
It was, yeah, no, but the movie started. I will say that was one thing. The beginning with the exposition dump, just was kind of. I was like, okay, I was sitting there and just knowing it's an older movie and it's all in black and white. My brain was just going, okay, is there an actual like plot behind this movie, or is it just gonna be a bunch of news clippings of like how great this guy is?
Yeah.
But then it actually started with the plot and like it showed like him getting taken away from his parents.
Because it started off, that beginning exposition scene was actually a memorial that the newspapers were putting on for Charlie Kane's death, and that's why that was in the movie. And the whole plot is that Charlie Kane's last word is Rosebud, and this newspaper is trying to figure out what Rosebud was. Was it a person? Was it an object? Whatever. So they're going around to different people in Kane's life and like interviewing them and stuff. And that interview cuts back to his life. So it starts off when he's younger and how he gets like adopted by a rich person.
Thatcher.
Don't spoil the whole thing. 'Cause I might.
You want to watch? Oh, okay.
I might watch it.
I'll leave off on the whole plot synopsis.
But yeah, so I was kind of nervous with the whole exposition, and then as the movie went on, I was like, okay, there's an actual movie, and I think they did a really good job of like showing a bunch of sides of like Kane throughout the movie. Just not going into detail for Jay's sake. But I think they did a good job, especially for it being an older movie. They did a lot of that, and then like just his relationship with people around him, and just
and it was something I didn't expect was they had really nice camera work. Like there's one part where they're like filming the outside of a building, and they zoom in through a top window, and it goes down to like the people inside the bar. I thought that was really quite interesting for a movie from the 40s. There's another scene where like there's like a big dance going on, and there's two characters talking about the main character, and you can see the main character in the window reflection behind them dancing while they're talking about him. It's like, oh wow, they're actually taking thought into the cinematography of this movie.
I kind of want to look
I just
up
didn't expect
how they did like the buildings for like the scenery when they like shot the buildings, because like they looked real, but they also kind of looked like they were kind of drawn at points.
I wonder if there were matte paintings with
Yeah.
stuff added to them.
Yeah, and then later on, I will say one thing. I think the middle part of the movie is really good, but then the reveal at the end of what Rosebud is, not gonna say it, but I just was kind of left just kind of okay with the end of that. So, yeah, I think it's a good movie. I would say watch it.
I had known what the twist was, or what Rosebud was before, like I'd seen it, so I knew it the whole time. So I guess I really didn't have a reaction to it.
I was just happy to tag along with you and eat some popcorn, and I bought some Milk Duds, so I was good.
Because the only part is that the last part of the movie kind of dragged on. I definitely felt it. That I was kind of feeling long. I was kind of waiting for it to wrap up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think the oldest movies I've seen are Wizard of Oz, obviously. So who hasn't seen that? And then Mr. Smith Goes to Washington.
Yep. Our history teacher had us watch that in class.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Not that he'll ever see this.
Nah, he's our number one fan. But yeah, I think I watched that in class when we watched it, and I think I watched the first half, and then I think I was sick the next day, so I had to watch it at home, because you know, or else I would fail.
Yeah.
See, besides the Wizard of Oz, the oldest movie I'd seen before then was 12 Angry Men, which I think is one of the best films ever made. It's actually insane at how good it is. And all it is, it's just one room with 12 actors. And I don't know, the story is just so good.
I saw a play called 12 Angry Pigs. Didn't like it.
Okay. Yeah, but kind of just the same as Jay. Just that Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, and then The Wizard of Oz would probably be the oldest movies I've seen. But I've probably seen some other ones because my grandpa used to watch like old black and white westerns. I don't know what they are called but yeah. But looking back, I will say with like whenever I see old movies, after what I found out what all happened in The Wizard of Oz, sometimes when I see them, I go, okay, what exactly happened behind the scenes on some of these movies?
Yeah, it's like the snow.
Yeah, with asbestos.
The makeup for the Tin Man.
The original Tin Man.
The original Tin Man that they had to replace. Everything with Judy Garland.
Mm-hmm.
Just
great time they had.
Yeah.
Also, something that I was not expecting when watching that. Turns out a song from one of my favorite artists, The White Stripes, takes lines directly from that movie. And that's 99% of the song. It's just lines from that movie. There's even a little musical portion in the movie that he lifts directly from the movie and puts into the song.
Like sampled or like they record their own like
the lyrics, like I mean, it's an actual song, but the lyrics to that song are taken directly out of the movie.
Oh, okay.
And it felt like I was with like a activation code. Every single time they'd say a line, I'd be like, "Oh my god, I know what they're gonna say."
I will say there. This probably is just a little bit of spoiler for Nick. It's not Nick. Jay. Sorry. I just kind of want to say it because I thought it was actually kind of funny. There's a part in the movie where there's a person singing, and I hear him sing, and my immediate thought just goes, "This is kind of mid." And then the later in the movie, she's actually singing in front of audiences, and they do not like her, and I was like, "Well, glad to see that I'm not the only one."
Well, because that was the thing, is I couldn't tell because the way she was singing was very old. It was not the way that people sing today. Mm-hmm. So I could not tell if the movie was trying to make her sound good or if not. It's like, is that just the way they sang back then?
Because I think I leaned over to you and I go, she's kind of mid. and then the movie there's a whole like I think 5 minutes of just people dogging on it. Yeah. And I'm like, yep. Glad to see I was validated in my opinion.
You know what? You brought up Beau's Afraid. Let's get into that one.
Beau's Afraid.
Okay. I guess not like hard details.
Yeah.
So this is from the director Ari Aster, and he had made 2 other movies that I really enjoyed. I'm like, oh, he's making a brand new one. It's being shown at the theater that's near us. Might as well go watch it. And I asked if these 2 guys would want to go watch it with us or with me. They said yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without knowing that it is almost 3 hours long.
I think it's over 3 hours.
I think I knew that going in, but I thought it'd be pretty good, and otherwise, if not, I'm still going with my friends.
I didn't know it was gonna be 3 hours long. So like when the movie started, we got to the 2 hour mark, and I looked at my phone. And I go, wait a minute, it's still going. No, but that was.
And these 2 make fun of me for it a lot.
Oh, bring it up all the time.
Yep.
It comes up in almost every conversation about movies.
It's like anytime I want to get you guys to go see a movie, you guys.
Yeah, last time I trusted you.
Another Beau's Afraid.
Yeah, because there's stuff that happens.
I hadn't seen the movie, guys.
There's stuff in that movie that just goes off the walls.
Yeah.
It's fun, but
it's not like a terrible movie by any means.
Yeah,
it's just there's something else. It was very unique and.
Yeah, because it starts off and he's in his apartment and I think he's getting phone calls from his mom.
Yeah, he's gonna go out and visit his mom.
Yeah.
But
spoilers.
At night, his neighbors play incredibly loud music, and is playing it so loud that he can't hear his alarm when it goes off, and so he misses his flight and stuff. And so his mom calls and she gets really, really angry with him and stuff, like, you don't love me and stuff. And so he decides to try and walk to his mother's place. And
after
that is quite the adventure.
After he leaves his door unlocked and a bunch of homeless people have a party in his house.
Yep.
And he finds himself, I think, sleeping. No, he finds someone in his his bathroom.
So he goes to take a bath, and he's just sitting there, and he looks up, and there's a dude hanging above him.
He jumps down on him. And
I mostly just remember the paint scene, the attic scene, and the bed scene.
I remember the ending very well.
And like the trial at the end.
Yeah, just the well, the part that we mention a lot is just the part where he's in the one girl's room because he somehow ends up with this other family that they lost the son, and so they're using him to replace him. And so they're basically making him stay in this daughter's room. And the daughter's like yelling at him that he needs to stay in his room because he keeps saying he wants to stay in on the couch. And there's a part where he's on the computer looking up stuff. And she goes, "What are you doing?" He just proceeds to just projectile vomit on the screen.
Computer.
It just cuts. It cuts away right after.
And then there's a part where, because the daughter's super upset and stuff, and she goes into her dead brother's room and starts tossing paint all over the place and stuff, and she wants him to join her with destroying this room and stuff. And he, of course, doesn't want to. So then she just proceeds to start chugging the paint. It's crazy.
And
her eyes go like red, don't they? Kind of like they have like bloodshot.
Yeah, because she just.
I know, but
a lot of chemicals.
Yeah, I know, but just the scenery of it, and then of course the mother, as any mother would, comes in, blames him, gets mad, chases him off, and then there's this whole sequence where he's in the woods with a play that I swear is I think it was only like 30 minutes. Is it?
I couldn't tell
20
you.
minutes maybe.
The whole thing's a fever dream.
I don't think it's that long, but it felt like such just a long part of the movie that it's.
We are watching that tonight.
No thanks.
If you excuse me, I'm gonna go chug some paint.
But yeah, does he die at the end?
I think so, because like his boat capsizes.
But like, is that him like actually dying, or is that just a metaphor for something else? Or
I don't know, but essentially, just his mother's just so overbearing and stuff. I watched a breakdown about like all the things in the movie that the company controls, and it's kind of insane just how much his mother's in his life.
Yeah, and they do little flashbacks throughout it where they're on a cruise ship and he meets this girl and he really likes this girl, and he ends up finding out that this girl now works for his mom. But then the mom keeps telling him because his dad apparently had a heart murmur and died, so she's scared for him dying, and there's a whole sequence with he meets the girl again, and there's something happens, and he has like, "Oh, I didn't die," and then you find out she died, and then the mom just shows up.
Because the mom was supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
Because he had gotten to her house and. Turns out that there's a funeral for her and she had died and he had missed it.
I forgot about that.
Because the chandelier drops on her and just smashes her head.
Yeah,
so they can't identify it, but it ended up being the maid.
No, because doesn't he call in and like a delivery person answers the phone? He's like, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but like your mom's like dead on the floor."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they killed the maid, or like there's a lady that the mom sacrifices, like not sacrifices, but. Basically gets her to die and her just to try to force him back home, and I honestly don't understand what happened in that movie. I don't think I ever will.
I just kind of wish it had come together and I don't know, made sense of what was going on.
And then I say we save the attic for them to experience for themselves for the first time.
Oh, it's an experience. It is ingrained in my brain. Ingrained
or engraved?
Engraved in my brain for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's what they find in that attic.
How do you even come up with that?
You can't unsee it.
And then the one dude comes in. That's chasing him down.
Was he hired by the parents?
No.
Yeah, because he was that other person that was living with them. He like lived in like a trailer outside, and after the daughter dies, their parents like hires him to go hunt him down.
Yeah. Oh my.
So it's quite interesting.
Will I ever watch it again? No, except that one night that me and you looked up the attic scene just for fun.
Well, I think you were looking for the vomit scene.
Yes, that's how it started. Then we're like, well, we're already in the movie.
May as well go to the
Might
attic
as
scene.
well go to the attic scene. And then we proceeded to go to haunted house.
That's a whole different thing.
Ray, you're gonna make the ghost mad.
I'm not finishing that statement.
We'd have to cut it.
Not worth it.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Next. I don't know.
Guy.
Well, another movie I just watched at the theater that's near us. They were showing a 40th anniversary of Clue. I ended up going to, and for the most part, it was a little worse than I remember it being. But then at the end there, Tim Curry's performance brings it right back. It is insane on how much that movie is made because of him. Because at the end, he goes through and explains everything that's going on, and, like how the murderer murders everything, and he just goes back and replays the entire movie, and it's just so funny.
Yeah, I know nothing about that movie.
Because have you ever played the board game?
No.
Okay, so the board game, so there's a bunch of cards. There's people, there's weapons, and there's rooms. And in the beginning, you draw one weapon, one person, and one
Weapons like the movie?
yeah, and one room. And that's what the murder was. Professor Plum was murdered with a candlestick in the ballroom, whatever. And then at the end, or in the beginning, you go and deal out all the cards to everybody else. And so you will know which ones aren't it. And you have to go through and guess in each room and try to work your way out to try and figure out who did it, what the cards are missing. And so all Clue is just taking the characters in that game and all the weapons and rooms and stuff and making it a movie. And people just keep, being murdered and stuff. So the whole thing is trying to figure out who'd done it.
We should play it on camera.
Yeah, tune in next episode. We're gonna force Jay to play Clue now. But going back to Tim Curry, which just the other day, me and my girlfriend were just looking through movies. I was like, I don't know why. I randomly just go, I wanted to watch Scooby Doo, so I picked Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost because I used to have the biggest crush on Thorne as a kid from the Hex Girls, the one with the red hair. She's the front runner and the singer for it. So I picked that movie because I was like, you want to see my crush as a child? And she's like, you had a crush on a goth? And I go, it was Thorne. No, but Tim Curry's in that movie it's Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. Tim Curry's in that movie as Ben Ravencroft. But my goodness, does he give a performance as him at the end of that movie where it's, spoiler alert, he's looking for the journal because he wants to summon his ancestor who's a witch. And there's a whole part where the animation just gets a whole other budget with his facial expressions at the climax of the movie. And he just gives one heck of a performance that's dude, they really went dude, this is a Scooby-Doo movie. He's like, nah, I got this. And just...
Well, the funniest thing with Tim Curry is he played a minor character in a video game where he plays a communist general and stuff. But everything he says is so funny.
What game?
I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up after this. But the clip's so much, it's just... And you can tell that he's having so much fun because a lot of the takes, he's laughing in them. They couldn't get a good enough one.
I love his laugh.
Have I seen him in
anything? No, Nick, speaking of video games he's also in Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights as the main villain in that game. That he still gives one heck of a performance in that too. It's dude, this is Scooby-Doo.
He's just so funny.
Yeah. And then him in Home Alone too. When he's the one scene where they're in the when they try to go into the hotel room and he's playing the one movie where the guy shoots, he's just playing that audio and they're freaking out and running out, just his facial expressions when they're walking in. My goodness. Well, it got quiet.
This is where it all falls apart.
But no, you should definitely watch Clue, Jay.
Okay.
Just for that ending part. It's so funny.
Make sure you watch it with all the other endings.
Yep. Because that's the thing. Because when it first came out in theaters, it was random which ending you got. But for most DVDs, it would play all three endings. But the one that I went to in the theater just played one of the endings. So I was a little upset about that. But... Because there is one.
How long are the endings?
2-3 minutes. It's just because it just changes on who actually killed him.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They're playing it again. They're playing it all 3 days this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Well, it's probably already done because usually Sunday's at 2:30 showing.
Yeah.
So, just so people aren't out late before it's Monday.
Well, I guess I'll never watch this movie ever.
Yeah. No. Jay's just gonna refuse. Like, if
It's
we're gonna have one
the
night
last
where we're
chance.
like, yeah, we're gonna. You guys, you want to watch the movie? Jay, no.
No.
I was like, I refuse.
Nah.
No.
Okie dokie. Done. Nobody has anything else we've done?
I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but there's this old like cult classic horror film called Suspiria.
I don't think you mentioned this.
It was made by an Italian in Italy in the 1970s. And just the main thing that I really liked about it was its vibe. Like pretty much every single scene is just bathed in color, and all the set designs are incredibly beautiful. The effects don't hold up the greatest, but there was one scene that got me off. That caught me by surprise so much, and actually like shocked me. I couldn't believe it. But it's just really like famous horror movie. I liked it.
Yeah. One thing I've been doing recently is I've been playing Hollow Knight because the new Silk Song came out. So I've been wanting to play it just to play that. And so I've been getting into it. I got stuck on a part that I can't get out of just because I ended up in an area that you're not supposed to be in yet. And every time I try to get out, I die and I get stuck in the bench that I saved my progress all the way back in that area. Well, one of our good friends just started playing the game. He's already passed me.
Yeah.
Called him the other day just talking about it. He goes, I was like, yeah, I'm at this part. He goes, oh, I'm way past that. And I was like, he's like, yeah, I just bought the game. I'm like, dude.
Which friend is it? G or C?
C. Shout out to him.
Okay.
There's 2 C's.
There's another one?
CH or CK?
CH.
Okay.
No, but I was talking to him the other day, and I was just like, "Jeez, dude."
No, that doesn't surprise me at all.
No.
I have thought about maybe playing the first game.
Well, first you have to get off Rivals.
That is also
That is.
well, because they
Yeah.
just dropped a new summer event. So
Yeah, you got that Sue skin already, Nick?
maybe I got both. I got both the Sue and the Punisher skin.
Which one do you wear more?
I haven't played them either. Actually,
You haven't?
no. I went around. I went around the practice Doom match with both of them, but I haven't played them in
The
actual games.
we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to learn Punisher so we can be the Thong and the Punisher and.
How many hours of Rivals do you have?
Let's take a look. I can. Let's fact check this
Okay.
for Nick.
How many today?
I'm about to out
Today, maybe probably just under an hour. I didn't play it too much. I played a few rounds.
He's lying.
Oh, and he is right back to Hollow Knight. Rivals, Nick. Dude. 394 hours on record.
Yeah. It's not even. That's not even close to being my top played games.
Yeah, because it's more recent.
Yeah.
Give it another year.
I don't know. It is becoming more of a chore to play. I've had to switch to playing mostly Moon Knight for just for the challenges.
Just to make your brain feel just a little better.
It's my little dopamine rush. Whenever I have like a bad game, I just swap to him and feel all fun.
See that
fun
used to
and
be
fuzzy.
Spider-Man for me. Now Spider-Man just ticks me off.
Yeah, I want to play Spider-Man for fun.
Well, it used to be fun.
But I will say I have been playing Jeff, and Jeff blows. Jeff is absolutely terrible. He is one of the worst healers in the game, and I feel awful because our teams lose because of it. Trying to lord this dude, I'm sorry.
I like Thor. Thor's been my homie.
Thor got buffed this season, so he's actually a menace now.
Oh yeah, I know.
I hate Thor.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the game.
You know, every time someone gets buffed, or like if there's someone you hate, Nick, you immediately go nerf him.
Yeah. Nerf everybody but Moon Knight.
You heard it here, NetEase, do it.
Yeah.
Not that they're listening.
Yeah, they are.
listen to everything we said. We're getting banned. Nick's getting banned from Rivals.
I'm actually the CEO of Rivals.
Really?
Uh-huh.
My dad is the CEO. We're
My
doing this
uncle
quick-
works for NetEase, and they're
Then why are
saying-
we paying rent?
My dad's friend actually works for NetEase, and he says that they're bringing in Thanos next one.
What is the? Oh, there's a movie. Oh, Spaceballs. The part where it's like, yeah, you're my brother's, cousin's, sister's, mother's, dog's roommate. What does that make us? Absolutely nothing.
I remember in high school we had like an off day in science, and so our teacher throws on Spaceballs just to watch, and then all the girls in the class were like, this is so stupid, let's watch something else. So the teacher caves in and changes the movie, and like all the dudes in the class were like, why? Like, the whole point of the movie is to be stupid. It's
See,
a
for our
spoof
class,
movie.
he would always put on golf cart fail videos. Just a bunch of golf cart crashes.
No, he's also played Nature Walk for us.
Oh yeah, he played that for
yeah.
us.
The you see that? That's an aspen. You know how
You can
it's
tell
an
by the
aspen?
way it is.
Yeah. he goes, yeah, I always, whenever I go looking at nature, I always, and he has a BB gun. He goes, I'm always packing the heat. He goes, just to say, I think you're pretty neat, but I respect your distance. I think he has put on Spaceballs for us too.
If he did,
I think it was like for a few minutes at the end of class.
Because we had it, and then he switched to Twister, which I don't like that movie. That movie's so boring to me. But
I think at one point around Christmas, this is even before, because our school, we used to do it where it's like end of the year, the last day of school, you play games and you watch movies. Well, I remember like a week before that, we were done with something for science. He wasn't gonna start anything, so he just let us watch Christmas Vacation. It's really early, and I think we were like 8th grade. I'm like, he just allowed it.
So I remember watching. I don't remember any of the movies I watched, but I think the last one we watched was in the art room. I don't remember what movie it was.
I remember.
Was it Christmas with the Cranks?
No, an art room was Elf, I believe. Or was, I think there was 2 I picked. I always picked Elf for Christmas Vacation. But one thing about art I loved was when we'd put on Bob Ross, just in the background.
Gotta beat the devil out of it.
Yeah. Make your Halloween costume this year, Bob Ross?
I feel like that's overdone though.
Probably. Should have saw this guy as Willy Wonka.
Yeah, my Ronald McDonald, my Benjamin Franklin.
Yeah,
that was the goated one. That was
the Ronald McDonald. I just remember turning around and you're just sitting there with some random dude.
Yeah.
Just chatting it up.
Yeah.
I'll give Jay the. We'll clip this. Give Jay the picture of it. It'll just flash on screen.
You know. I like talking to randos. You know.
I got some ideas for a costume, but I'm not sure.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
What to do this year?
I was Donkey last year. That was really hot. Not in that way.
In both ways, Rick.
No, I was a.
In every way imaginable.
Yeah. No, I being around a lot of people in a fuzzy onesie was not the play.
Why not?
Sweating like I was getting grilled on a court case or something.
What do I want to be for Halloween this year?
What do you want to be?
Yeah, that's why I gotta decide. It's coming up. 1 year I couldn't be who I wanted to be because it didn't come in time.
What was that?
It's supposed to be Abraham Lincoln.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Cause then we
Me and Jay twinned.
Yeah, we did Billy and Stu from Scream.
I was Spider-Man. I still like that image. I don't know why. It's just you two above me in the Spider-Man costume. Just sitting there.
It's a good image.
Yeah.
Oh my. or the image with me with that it's fake gun, and I'm sitting there in Spider-Man costume and gray sweatpants, just pointing it.
That's funny.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think I might try and find like an F1 race suit and be an F1 driver.
I'll be
Right.
Johnny Bravo.
Okay.
Hey, good looking. Man, I'm pretty.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm trying to think. What's some other ideas I had?
We should get multiple costumes and wear them for every episode in October.
Every episode.
You know, that sounds fun.
That'd be like 4 episodes.
I forgot my Ronald suit.
You're Ronald. I got Scooby. I was that one year. Brought a box of Scooby snacks. Well, they were the graham crackers, which those things are goated.
Yeah.
But no, I think
The gummies too. Dude.
I downed them. Okay, the gummies originally were so much better.
Yeah, because
I remember they changed it because they had to be healthy.
Because like they were like, was it opaque?
Yeah.
And now they're clear.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's baloney.
I've only eaten the opaque ones.
Well, don't try the new ones. You're gonna be heavily disappointed.
Okay. I can't remember the last
Krabby
time I had
Patties
fruit
are
snacks.
still the same though, so that's good.
Oh, what should I be?
See, no, I'm thinking Fat Thor, like, the part where they're on Asgard and he like gets the hammer back. He's like, I'm still worthy.
Okay.
Just pajama pants, sweatshirt.
Get a fat suit.
Get
Yeah.
fat. Yeah. What if I just get fat?
You know, there you go.
Like, look like
Start
Eggman
raking
in
in
Sonic
Start
3.
raking in the calories, Rick.
Better get to work.
Or get to work.
Drop and give me 50 donuts.
Nick, you could
Dope.
be. You can be Gladys.
Gladys.
So it can't be too obscure. You should know who I am.
Equally.
Like most people should know who
Gladys is pretty recognizable now.
Yeah.
I am. If I went dressed as a random old lady, I don't think a lot of
With that exaggerated makeup, yeah.
Nah.
It would
It'll come to me.
Nick,
it
I
would
need you,
be,
I need
be
you to
obvious
make,
that you are a character at least.
I need you
Yeah.
to make a full on R2D2 costume. You just sit in it and you
No, I got one.
steer around it.
Nah.
Oh, Wednesday Addams.
Wednesday.
Nah.
Why not?
Use-
You look amazing in pigtails.
Use the Darth Vader helmet and make a full Darth Vader suit. Go around.
It'll come to me. It usually takes me quite a while to think of a costume.
Now we have to figure it out right now.
No, it's like right now in this episode, we are not ending the filming until we figure out what our costumes are.
Yep.
Could be Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz.
Can I be Toto?
Yes.
You know, you gotta
Wednesday, it's just Goth Dorothy.
No, you gotta carry me around in the little picnic basket too.
Yeah.
The whole night.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I believe in myself.
Nick,
I believe in myself.
no, and then we can put Jay. Jay's gonna be Wicked Witch of the West. Elphaba.
Okay.
No, Jay, that's her costume this year. Elphaba, and I'll be Glinda.
Maybe I want to be Glinda.
Okay, I'll be Elphaba.
All right.
You better get some. You better get
Quite
some.
aggressive.
I'm gonna need that
Makes
pink
it
wig.
official.
Yeah. Solid.
You know what? It's
Open sesame. Well, I've done all I could.
You know, I guess one final topic we can do. What's a movie that you actively dislike?
Bo is afraid.
Something else.
The B movie. No.
That's hard because I don't really dislike a lot of movies.
I guess an easy one I could probably say would be Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Do not like that movie.
Is that like the official name? Or
It's now it used to be, I think, Ghostbusters, but I think they changed it to Ghostbusters Answer the Call.
Okay. The 2016 one with Melissa McCarthy, if you're confused.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I just that movie I just don't.
I
It just didn't work.
I remember thinking it was just meh.
Is
Um,
I think everything with Chris Hemsworth was funny,
Yeah.
but it just I dislike how they handle proton packs. I dislike a bunch. There's just stuff in that movie with like. I guess comparing it to the old one, like the proton packs, they made it well known that like these things are dangerous. They can kill somebody. But then like they played it for gags, and Melissa McCarthy's up in the air with it, kind of like the joke with like a fire hose, too much pressure on it, and they're up in the air flying around. She has it between her legs, flying, and like that should, like, I know it's a comedy, and I'm probably thinking too much into it, but I'm like, that could kill somebody. That would slice them in half. Yeah, because they show. In the movie, I think it hits something. It goes, poof. It's like, that's a little, because like comparing it to the original Ghostbusters, it's like they're in the elevator, and how they do it is like you turn it on, you hear this like really intimidating hum come up, and it's like, oh yeah, we could all of us are wearing a nuclear accelerator on our back, and it's like, oh, this could all kill us if this goes wrong, and they switch it on, you hear this powerful hum, and then Egon and Spangler. Egon Spangler.
Egon and Spangler.
Peter and Venkman. Egon and Ray back away from it, get in the corner because they flip it on in Venkman. Yeah. So Justin's gonna have my head for that. No, but just those scenes with like they took it too far. Yeah. It's just that's just something I dislike about it. I don't know if it's my most hated movie.
I don't know if I really have
just
a movie that I hate.
Just something that you're low on, I guess. Because like for me, I haven't seen it in a long time. But like Inside Out, I remember not really liking that much. I think it's good, like for the most part, but just like sadness made me. She infuriated me because just like the whole time I'm like, get a grip, you are ruining everything, and it's like, oh well, she's sadness. Every other emotion is still able to function in other manners that is different from the emotion that they represent, but sadness for some reason no.
Yeah, the part
get
where
a grip.
They're trying to get back. And the best way to get, like, they need to get moving, and Joy's just dragging her across the floor, and she won't get up. It's like, you
lock in,
get up and get there. I will say, there's a part in the sequel where Joy just crashes out.
Valid.
That scene is so good.
See, because Joy is able to show other emotions, but besides just joy, why can't sadness lock in for a minute and be like, all right, let's do something that's right.
The sequel sadness locks in a lot more, I will say. But like, just there's a part because all the other emotions are arguing about what to do, and Joy finally has enough and snaps and like yells at them, and they're like, okay, they listen to her for the rest of the movie. Unlike sadness, where she just keeps being sad.
R.I.P. Bing Bong though.
All right.
And Justin.
I think
for Riley.
For me, it's more just of how disappointed I was. It'd probably be Joker 2.
Jay loves the movie.
I've never said that.
Because it's rare that you get a sequel that completely ruins the first movie. But they amazingly somehow found a way to do it.
Yeah.
If I really looked it up, there's another one. It's just in the back of my head, but I just cannot think of it.
In the back? No.
Oh, gosh.
Nope. We're not going there.
We're not going there. It's there. I can't bring it up. What is it? Crap.
I mean, there's like low hanging fruit like Madam Web.
Yeah.
Or
I knew that was gonna be bad.
Or like for you guys, some of the sequels. Or most of the sequels.
Took me on my dang birthday to that dang movie.
Yeah, Madam Web.
At least I mean, you can take it as you will. I will take going the new Captain America around my birthday more than Madam Web.
I actually enjoyed that movie.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I just wish it was Hulk.
Yeah, well...
Red Hulk fight with the Hulk.
Because like, Red Hulk was the best character in that movie.
It was.
Because like yeah, Harrison Ford is there for a paycheck, but that was
I thought he did a good performance.
he had a very good performance in that movie.
I listened to like interviews with him, and he never seemed like he like didn't care, like he never honed in. He was pretty.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He put more effort on that than he did Star Wars.
Yeah. He was there to cash a check and
Pretty much.
die.
But,
Spoilers.
Yeah, but I thought he was great in Captain America, and if we see him again, I'd be excited to see him.
Yeah.
It's probably very unlikely.
I was the most excited with that movie was definitely the Red Hulk, with just him being a big angry rage monster, because I have been very disappointed with the Hulk in the MCU currently.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been very upset about that.
Kind of wasted him.
And like the movie, I guess made no money, and if they did this, it would have made less. But I wish they wouldn't have marketed Red Hulk, because like the whole movie is building to the reveal of Red Hulk, and it would have been so much better if that was a secret the whole time.
See, the trailers very much gave me the feeling of like it was gonna be like a Winter Soldier-esque movie.
Yeah,
kind of just, and then it just, I don't know, it just didn't hit.
Cause like I loved the statue fight also.
Yeah.
The dog fight with the Jets in Japan, or against Japan. That was really fun.
Yeah.
And like I wish that they would have brought in Betty to calm down Hulk and not just have Sam talk him down, because it would have made a lot more sense for.
No, Sam is just out there. The sun's getting real low. Caressing his arm.
Sun's getting real low, big buddy.
Because he tries it, fails, and then does it again, and it works.
Yeah.
Whereas it would have made more sense for him to try it, fail, and then his daughter comes back, and then that is the connection that he needed to calm down.
Yeah. Kind of like in Zack Snyder's Justice League, they all try to stop Superman, they can't, so Lois Lane shows up.
Kal-El, no.
Kal-El, no.
Yeah.
Still wrote Batman better in that movie than Justice League. Just something's bleeding.
As much as I enjoyed the movies that Zack Snyder put out, I do not want to see what
he had for part 2.
What he had planned, because like the rumored storyline of Lois being pregnant with Bruce's baby is nuts.
Wasn't Superman gonna go evil, or was that just gonna be a whole timeline thing where it's like they're gonna try stopping that?
Well, see, because I'm pretty sure the plot is that Lois is gonna die or get killed by Darkseid, and then for some reason Superman will join Darkseid or whatever.
Yeah, doesn't get mad and goes after him.
Yeah, but I guess I'm not. I guess because I guess I'd be interested in in that part of like the evil Superman or whatever. It's just everything else that he had in mind seems way too much, and like the way that Snyder's movie ended with Justice League, I feel like set up them to be in a good spot with like, all right, a more traditional Superman or and a Batman and stuff like that, but then he his plan is would just be to immediately just throw them into an even darker hole than they already were.
Yeah. I just that universe should have started stronger, in my opinion. I will say, love the movies. I will always have a soft spot for them, but man, I hate how they started. I think Man of Steel was a good start, but Batman should have gotten a movie. Mm-hmm. Wonder Woman did get a movie, but like I think Batman should have gotten a solo movie, not a Batman v Superman.
If we would have got that movie that
Ben Affleck was making,
yeah,
where he's going through Arkham and Deathstroke is just tearing him down.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That would have been peak.
No, but yeah, I think every single character in Justice League, other than I think Cyborg worked in Justice League for being a story in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think like Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and the Flash, Batman, they all should have gotten movies.
Yes.
Like I think Batman should have gotten a movie establishing Batman. I think it would have hit more if we would have showed Batman before he got really dark and gritty,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. I am more for, I like seeing progression of characters, and when you start Batman off already being really brutal, I don't like it. That's my opinion. I'm okay with him being brutal, but like, killing's a no for me. I will be okay with Ben Affleck just because how the movie was written, it works, but I will never really. I'm not a big fan of it.
Let's save that for when Justin's here.
Yeah, that will come up on a later discussion with Justin.
Yeah, from the grave.
From the grave. Wait, do you guys hear that? It sounds like he's knocking.
Just edited in some soundlets, just like somebody banging on a door.
Yeah, like
Let me out of here. Michael, don't leave me.
don't leave me here, Michael. No, but I think I wish that universe would have started differently. I think it would have been. I think it would have went better.
Yeah. See,
But
like
you live and you learn. We're in a new one.
Like I enjoyed the movies, but even at the time, I knew they needed to reboot, and they did.
Cause like, I was talking to Justin about this. I was like, because I was still in high school when these movies were coming out, and I couldn't drive, couldn't do any of that. So like, I had to rely on like, let's say if my friend was going to a movie and their parents were taking them and they invited me, or my parents were going to a movie and like friends would come. So like, me and my friend were gonna go see. It was already basically decided on Civil War, but we were sitting there like, okay, so this movie's coming out, this movie's coming out. It's like Batman or Civil War, like which one are we gonna choose? Because don't have a lot of money. Yeah. We're like, we're gonna go to Civil War. It's like I am a big DC guy. I love DC. Yeah. I think growing up I was more DC. The only thing that really got me a lot of Marvel was usually just Spider-Man in the beginning of the MCU. Mm-hmm. But like heavily, I loved like the DC animated universe, like Batman animated series, Justice League, Superman. Those shows, loved them. And like I had the toys, the Dark Knight, all those stuff. I was pretty heavily more DC and Batman. And so like, yeah, I love DC and I would have loved to get like a whole universe, but it's just after like a Man of Steel, and then I saw like what Batman v Superman was gonna be, and I was just like, younger brain thinking at the time was just like, I'd rather watch Marvel.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to see Batman and Superman working together, not Batman and Superman fighting. I like the concept of it. I'd rather have the latter.
Yeah, I think like, to wrap up on this statement, I feel like in terms of like overall characters, I think DC is better, but like movies, Marvel has been on top consistently, and I guess now they're kind of in like an even playing field.
Yeah.
Movie wise, and I guess DC is in a position to overtake.
Very, very.
If they can pull it off.
Very excited for the future of DC.
But like Marvel can still get their footing again, which I hope they do. Obviously, yeah. I hope they both do very well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well.
All right. Well, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, comment down below whatever you want. I guess if you made it this far, comment the word
Buchanan. There
you go. Follow us on all the stuff in the description below. And tune in next week when we resurrect Justin.